Great morning. Great morning, you guys. Great morning. Come on in. Come on in. I am super excited to be with y'all this morning. Hey, let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Let me know. Yesterday was day 21 of the fast. Yes, y'all. Yes. Y'all, we did it. We did it. Ooh, I'm so excited. Hey, Alita. Great morning. Beautiful. I am amazing. Listen, y'all. Listen. Okay, so on the last day of the fast, I got to go out on a date with my son. I was so excited about that piece right there. We went to the fair and we got fair food, right? Fair food. And I ended my fast last night. Last night ended my fast. And what did I do? I had a fair corn dog. Shaba. I was so excited, man. Listen, one of my favorite times of the year is fair time, and it's for the fair food, not the fair, not the rides, not the people, not all of that. It is the fair food, and I had the opportunity to share it with my son number three son, not number three son. Somebody asked me, is this your youngest? I'm like, nah, this is the next to the youngest. Something is going on. Let me remove this. Okay, something was happening with Facebook. Awesome. I love it, Alita. I love it. I'm telling you, when you want to see the hand of God move in your life, fasting is one of the ways that you can accelerate that. Fasting is one of the ways that you can accelerate that. So I'm excited because, listen, let me tell y'all something. What God is doing in this season is incredible. Do me a favor, you guys. Go ahead and share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Let people know that we live. We live, baby. We live. Matter of fact. Okay. All right, y'all. So listen, I want to talk to you about it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. You know, a lot of times in life, we go through things that are traumatic, things that traumatize us and cause us to kind of get stuck in a place. We kind of get stuck in a place. And we got to figure out what to do, how to get out of that place, right? And so that is often what happens. And as that happens, we have to make decisions. Y'all know I got to fix my coffee. I'm running way behind today. Today I'm running way behind, but I got to fix my coffee. Okay. So that, that's a good point. Why is it that, if you're a coffee drinker, you say, hey, I got to have my coffee. What is it about coffee? What does coffee do? They say coffee starts my day. Coffee starts my day. You hear people say, don't talk to me till after I have my coffee. Listen, I'm having my coffee, my 1044 Pro. Oh, Coffee Plus, coffee with nutrients. Y'all listen, coffee with nutrients, good stuff in it. That's why my skin looks like it does. It gives me energy. Like, it helps with my joints. It helps with pain. Y'all, it's amazing. I'm not making any medical claims, but I'm telling you, I've got people who started using this coffee and they started coming off of some of their pain medication. The coffee and the bars together, baby, that's a game changer. But you can drink the coffee by itself and see results and see effects. The weight loss, that's a bonus because the health benefits are incredible. It's like drinking collagen in a cup. That's what Maisha Scott says. Collagen in a cup. Now, listen, you know, people drink their coffee, how they drink their coffee. I like my coffee. I can't say like I like my men because I like chocolate men. Even though I've never married a chocolate man. That's the craziest thing. Maybe that's why they didn't work. I don't know. But I like my coffee light and sweet like me. So gotta get it in. Helps to get the day going. Plus it just tastes good. Wow. Yeah, that's good. So it's time to move forward. It's time. Sometimes we get stuck in the past and we find it difficult to move forward, but it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. It's time to go forward. It's time to take it to the next level. It's time to level up. It's time for all of that. And I'm saying this because, you know, as we finish the fast, the whole focus of the fast is, you know, forward focus 21 days to set focus and propel you into destiny. Look at it over there behind the going through the piano coming through it. Look, the house is going through it. Yeah, I got so many compliments on my house. Yeah, this is not my house. This is the background. You can have it too. But when we wrote this book, we wrote it based on our experiences, based on things that had gone on in our lives. And when we started these fasts, people began to see changes, you know, as they went through the fast, as they meditated on the word, as they answered the questions, because it asked the difficult questions. And when you answer those questions honestly, it puts you in a position where either you're going to change some things or, you know, you don't have an excuse. Like, you don't have an excuse for being stuck in a place, right? Because you know that you need to make some adjustments. You know that you need to do something different. You know that. And if you know that, why would you continue to do the same thing, expecting some different results? No, you got to get to the point where you will finally, you know, do some things that you've needed to do, but chose not to. So listen, when I talk about it's time to move forward, I mean that thing right there. I mean that. Like, it's time to not repeat the cycles anymore in your life. It's time to not be going through the same thing over and over again. It's time to get to the place where you're ready to move and move the way you need to move. Move the way you need to move. Like, I'm telling y'all, when we get to the point where we really understand the things that God is doing in our lives, the things that he is producing for us, then we can move differently. We can move differently. I'm just saying, it's time to get to the place where you understand that God needs you to move a certain way. And it doesn't take the prophetic for you to know that. The prophetic is a confirmation. It's a confirmation of what God has already been speaking, what God has been already saying, what God has been already doing. So it just requires you to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone, willing to move beyond what you're familiar with. Sometimes just move, period, because we don't want to move. We don't want to move. We don't want to take the necessary steps. We don't want to do that, but it's necessary. And it's necessary to get us to the place that God wants us to be. So as you're going through your day, you need to be focused on going forward, moving forward. What have you learned in this fast? What's happened for you in this fast? I tell people all the time, sometimes we don't even realize that things have happened because we're so disconnected from our life. We're disconnected from our life. We're disconnected from what's going on. We're just disconnected. And you got to connect. You got to be connected. You got to be connected. You got to understand that God is moving and he's doing something and it's for your good. It's not for your harm. When people talk about the things that happen in their life and they say, oh, you know, this happened to me. No, it happened for you. So what did it happen for? What is it that God is going to use that for? What is it that it's going to do for your life? How is it going to assist you? How is it going to propel you? How is it going to move you forward? Those are the kinds of questions that you have to ask yourself. And if we be honest with ourselves, a lot of times God has told us things to do and ways to move, and we've chose not to. We chose that. It wasn't about God, what God chose. It was about what we chose, about what we did. And so you've got to make some decisions for your life. Decisions that will allow you to move forward in a way that creates change and produces the life that you desire. You know, people have been commenting on my whole swag has just gone to another level. And, you know, people have been commenting on it and talking about, oh, you look so beautiful. You look amazing. Well, I chose this. I decided that I wanted to live my life a certain way. Last night, my son and I went to the fair. We had a date night. You know, I try to make sure that I spend some time with my kids, right? Individually. And so we had a date night. We went out, my next to the youngest, son number 3, because y'all know I got 7 kids. Okay. Son number 3. We went to the fair and we just got a chance to spend some time together. And I'm often busy. He's often busy. Our schedules often don't collide, but our schedules collided long enough for us to go spend some time together at the fair. Now, not to ride rides. He don't want to ride no rides, and I don't want to ride no rides. But we did what we do. We went to eat. We got funnel cake. He got his fried Oreos that he loves, right? I got the corn. The Mexican corn on the cob, the roasted corn on the cob. You put the mayonnaise on it and the chili powder and the Parmesan cheese and a little salt and pepper. Baby, I had to get that. So I got 2 of those. I got a corn dog and we got the big thing of lemonade. We both were looking at it. It was like, do we get the one that's $6 and you can get refills, but we leaving? Or do we get the one that's $12? Because we want all that lemonade and we know we can ready to leave. So we got the big one. We both got the big one. And some people would say, well, you know, that's a waste of money. Listen, I don't waste money. I sow seeds, right? And when I get to spend time with my son, and first of all, the fact that he wants to spend time with me. He's 19, getting ready to be 20. When your kids get to that point, they normally don't want to be bothered with you. Okay? They normally don't want to be bothered with you. The fact that he wanted to spend time with me and go hang out with mom, that was huge to me. So there's no amount of money, no price tag I can put on that. Plus, we both paid. He paid for some stuff. I paid for some stuff. Okay? His daddy sent some money so that we could pay for some stuff. Okay? So we took 3 pieces of money, put them together and enjoyed ourselves. I believe everybody needs to invest. Just invest. Okay. And we just had an amazing time. I say that because, you know, a lot of times when we think about moving forward, we don't think about and factor in what we want our life to be like. But it's time to move forward. Alita said, what I learned and am learning is that I can be disciplined when I say I will be. That's a huge lesson, because once you learn that you can be disciplined, you can no longer have the excuse that you don't have discipline. It removes the excuses. Removes excuses right away. Takes them right on out. So that then you're responsible. When you're responsible for what's happening in your life, then you can create the vision for your life that you want. How many of you have created the vision for your life that you want? You've taken the time to say, this is what I want for my life. Well, we're closing out the month of April. We're in the 4th month of the year. We're almost halfway through the year. Okay, we're in the 4th month of the year, finishing up the 1st month of the 2nd quarter of the year. There's still yet time for you to get it together. Yes. Time for you to prioritize. What are your priorities? What's most important to you? I'm a workaholic. I know that I can be a workaholic. And so for me, building in family time, building in time for me, building in time to just be downtime is important. That's important to me because I have to have some level of balance in my life because I can go way to the left. I can go way to the left. So, this last night was a part of that. Like, I want a life where, yes, I make money, but I also have trouble. Something is going on. Something is going on Facebook. Something is going on, and I don't know what it is, but something is going on that is creating problems where it's kicking some of the groups out. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I just re-added. So hopefully that fixed it. But, we've got to create a life that we enjoy. Like, if in the absence of that, we're constantly engaged in activity, but not living the life that we enjoy. And so I'm real adamant about creating the life I enjoy, the life I want to live, creating the experiences that I want to have, making sure that I position myself to do things that I enjoy, to spend time with people that I enjoy, and doing things in a way that moves me forward and takes me out of the past. And that means and includes being vulnerable. Just being vulnerable. It's doing it again. Just being vulnerable. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to, acknowledge those areas of challenge for you, allowing yourself to tap into what God needs from you as you tap into what you need from him. Like, really pulling the God in you out in another way, on another level, in another dimension. And so I'm determined to experience the life that God has for me in all its glory, with all its amazingness, and all the ups, the downs, the bumps, the bruises, and just embrace every bit of it because he keeps on blowing my mind. He keeps on blowing my mind. Like, he keeps on blowing my mind. Like, it's like time after time after time. Like, he blows my mind with the things that he's doing. But in order for you to move forward, you got to leave the past in the past. You got to park it. Stop trying to drag it with you. And just walk that thing out. All for the glory of God. See, you smile different in that case. Like, when that's going on, you smile different. It hits different. When people talk about the glow, that's what the glow is. It is the glory of God. The glory of God. It is the glory of finally understanding who I am in him and walking that thing out. It is being willing to, just submit to him and do what it is that he wants me to do and go where it is that he wants me to go and say what it is that he wants me to say. And keep it moving. Keep it pushing. And know that it is all well. It is well with my soul. So today I want you guys to buckle up and get ready. Now tonight we've got Let's Get Raw. Real and anointed word, work the word with Passionate Pursuit of Manifested Purposes Ministries. Listen, y'all, I need y'all to make sure that you tune in. It is going to be a word that you will be able to apply right now. Right now, you'll be able to apply it and you'll be able to experience the fullness of God. So I'm telling y'all so that y'all can be there. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on my page. Wherever you are watching, it's going to be there. It's going to be there. So make sure you're there. Listen, I love you guys to life. Now hear my phone, and life more abundant. You guys be blessed. Mwah.